Shizaki Panita. So here we are in February 4th of 1925, and this is my replay here of the 1924-25 NHL season. This is game 59 of 90 of the 90 games in total regular season schedule. And for this one here, it's the Hamilton Tigers on the road up against the Montreal Canadiens, playing at Montreal Arena, not even the Montreal Forum yet. And this is a game that I just thought I would show here on camera. I only show games from this project occasionally on camera, but I felt like this would be a good one. The Hamilton Tigers in my replay, somewhat disappointing maybe relative to real life. They were 15-4-1 in real life coming into this game. In my replay, they are 12-7-1 coming into this game. They are they're one game. I was going to say one game out of first place, but they're actually one game in it right now. And correct that, 12-7-0. Actually, they don't have a tie yet. Sorry about that. So the Montreal Canadiens, they come into this one, their record is 8-10-1 after 19 games, and so quite disappointing for them, because I think it was Montreal, actually, that had the record of, let's see here, at 11-7-2, that would have been after this game. This game, historically, it was a shutout for the Hamilton Tigers. 3-0 was the final score. 16 penalties were taken, all minor penalties. I don't think that we will get 32 of 60 penalty minutes in this here replay of the game, nor do I want anything like that. I'm fine with things being a little less than real if it means a reduction in the number of penalties. So anyway, with all of that said, this is in case this is the first time that you've seen anything like this. This might resemble Blue Zone hockey, but it is not Blue Zone hockey. I've taken the game and changed it quite a bit. This is what I call Gray Zone. It is a simplified version of Blue Zone with a lot less shuffling. And so this is how I decided I could feasibly get through the 24-25 NHL season, which is a short season, but still when you have multiple projects on the go. I do creative stuff off camera as well that takes time, that doesn't have anything to do with this channel. And so something that I could use feasibly and reasonably to get through this in a reasonable amount of time. I feel like I've used that word too many times already. Reasonable. But anyway, let's get it going here. Again, February 4th, 1925. Another thing too is that full disclosure, I took 5 or 6 takes probably prior to this one, and I thought the first one was really good, but there was something like, I felt good anyway. I shouldn't say of my own take that I thought it was really good, but I thought, yeah, I was feeling good in it. I had good energy in it, and then there was just something that I didn't have set up and ready. Oh yes, it was, I had too many things, too many videos stored on my phone, so I had to stop and delete them, because otherwise this video would have had to have been 10 minutes or less. And of course here I've already talked for almost 3 minutes. I don't think I'm going, this is a fast playing game, but I don't think I'm going to be able to play through it in 7 minutes. But let's draw off the puck here and proceed through it. Whole lot of dice here. I might try to explain some of these as the game goes on. I'll probably just pick them all up and roll all of them, but I'm probably only primarily going to be looking to these couple. Normally I use ball roller, actually. I play this, I have my laptop computer here, and so I'm just clicking and filling in the spreadsheet. You know, normally I play this game a little more computer involved than others, which I guess is another reason why this one doesn't get to the desktop like this, the desk on camera, as often. Anyway, what are we up to now? 3.5 minutes. So how I play this game then, we'll get here, 2d6 roll, that's 65. So 65 means we're going to get a full chance right off the bat here in the first 100 seconds of the game. So I'm going to flip. If this is red, it means the Montreal Canadiens get the first chance, and this is a full chance. So I'm going to take, I have the chance cards here, half chance cards over here. Chance cards you are more likely to get a goal on than a half chance card. If this is red, it's Montreal. These are standard playing cards. And if it's black, it's Hamilton. Prior to the game, factoring in injuries and everything like that, pre-game, Montreal was actually able to roll one of their 3 injuries out, but they each spotted one another a couple of match cards to alter the percentages slightly. So this match pack currently has 30 cards. That could change or go up or down during the game, depending, or at least up depending on injuries. Again, the simplified way that I play it. But of the 30 cards, 11 are Hamiltons and 19 are Montreals. It's difficult to win on the road in this game, at least in the version of it that I've taken from Blue Zone. There are a couple of ways, actually, that you can play with road teams with the game Blue Zone Hockey. Anyway, is this a tutorial or is this a game or what? I did say 65 for the initial roll, and it's going to be a chance here for the Montreal Canadiens. So the Montreal Canadiens, what I do is I draw, and again, I'm not used to playing this game like this. What I do actually is I simply I re-roll and then I flip a chance card is what I do. So that's an 11. That's a likely goal. Partial stop by goalie. So Jake Forbes unable to handle it. He got a piece of it, but it does say there, if you can see it, that the puck trickles in. And that is a goal for the Montreal Canadiens here right off the bat. So again, normally I'm dropping all these dice at once. I can look to the time immediately. I think I'll use these two bigger D10s here for the time. So I see here 19, evidently just 19 seconds into the game, the Canadiens have scored. Because this is a simple game, we're going to usher it past the 100-second or the minute and 40-second mark now of the frame and just say the only thing of significance that happened in that initial sequence was that the Montreal Canadiens scored. I will roll for assist. That is a 56, so there will be no assist on the goal. And that's it, actually. I have the time and then unassisted. Oh, I didn't roll for a goal score. Wait, I'll take that 56 roll for a goal score. Sorry about that. So it is Howie Morenz. I don't have the exact total in front of me. I want to say that's about his 18th. I could be off by one or so. I'll use these for assists, actually. Let me see here. So assisting on the goal. Actually, with the 006, we will get one. So Oriel Joliet, hopefully I pronounced his name okay. He has assisted on Howie Morenz's goal here just 19 seconds into the game. So we've already diverged from history here because Hamilton won this game by a final score of 3-0. Anyway, let's get another roll here, 66. So we're going to have another chance. That's going to be another full chance here for Montreal, headed up to 320. So again, I'm just going to roll and flip a chance card. That's a 5. That's less likely to be a goal, actually. And it's actually even one under a rebound. It says there's shot off target. We play on. So chance there missed for Montreal. And there will be a penalty, actually, here in this sequence. 35. It goes 31 to 33 visitor penalty. And sorry, I know those dice aren't the biggest. Maybe actually I should use the bigger ones. Basically, I was going to use the tower, and then I thought I don't want to drop 6 through the tower at once. So allow me to make a mid-game adjustment here, and a couple other dice that I had set aside actually for this one that I was going to use, and then decided against it. I will now promptly try to fish them out over here and bring them back into play. Unless I can't find one of them soon enough. Okay, so we'll use these two here. But I'm going to keep that roll of a 35, and I can't cheat that. 51 there, that automatically means a power play chance. I need to allow for the possibility for there not to be one. I don't really know why I have the puck there necessarily, but I don't know, it just felt like putting it there. I only started using it more recently. So again, here going up to 5 minutes, it's going to be a penalty for the Hamilton Tigers, and rolling to see who has that penalty is let's see here. That would be me getting rid of the dice. I have some few charts here for the game off camera, just off camera. And, okay, 59. So that means for the penalty, 59, what I do is I look to here. That's going to be Mickey Roach here with the penalty for Hamilton. So up to the 640. Montreal is going to be in the power play here for the next couple of minutes here. That's a 55. That'll be a half chance. Actually, for the half chance, I have to double check here, and sorry. Another thing that I was supposed to do there that I did not do was I was supposed to turn over one match card. This one here doesn't really, the color doesn't really matter. The 35 would give the penalty to Hamilton. I just turned them over anyway, but yeah, that is 3 of 12, so we're a quarter of the way through the period. 12 cards comprise a period. So here with card number 4, it is Montreal with a half chance. They get a +1 to their half chance because they are on the power play, so I'm going to roll these 2d6 once more. That is a 6, probably not a goal and a half chance, but we double check. Wrist shot, great glove save there by Jake Forbes. Do I have those all upside down? Yes, I do. So we play on here. Nothing came of the power play. Still a 1-0 hockey game, and we are up to 640 now. Let's usher this up to 820 with a 13. So 13 basically just means a lull. A lot of rolls will just be a lull. Again, it's a pretty simple game that normally, anyway, you just move forward pretty quickly. However, I have to not screw myself up here again. I'm normally off camera doing this differently. So we are at we're at the halfway point now here. 6 cards of 12, and 36 means another penalty to the Hamilton Tigers. So let's roll here to see who has that penalty. With that penalty, 52, that will be Alex McKinnon. So McKinnon to the box for a pair. Let's see if Montreal can do anything here. I arranged them left to right, actually, so that ideally I could go like this. So I've rolled 55. I will advance time, and I will also flip a card. That's going to be a shorthanded chance, actually, for the Hamilton Tigers. I remove one for a shorthanded chance, I'm quite sure. Allow me to double check on that, actually, because, again, when you jump back and forth, to offer a lame excuse, when you jump back and forth between, the shorthanded team gets a -1 modifier. Just different games have different modifiers, different hockey games, I mean. So Hamilton here shorthanded. Let's do the follow-up. Ooh, that's a 2. Could we have a rebound or something? No, easy for the goalie. Easy for George Vezina there with the glove save. And so we're going to play on here. Hamilton at least has killed the penalty, though. A shorthanded chance is a good way to eat up time when the other team is the man advantage. So we are advancing, right, again, left to right, left to right, left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I swear I play this competently off camera. There's 10 IQ points lowered, and then when one is tired, you can even add a few to that total. Anyway, so that was another nondescript roll. And 16, so again, we're going to get some nondescript action. I'll figure this out by period 3, midway through it. So we go here with a 14, so we're getting a lot of 1s now. And I'll just try to do everything all at once, actually. 51, so there will be a half chance here at 18-20. It's going to be Hamilton's, not really their first chance of the game, their second chance. This is an even strength half chance for the Tigers. 10, that's a pretty decent try, at least for a rebound. 10, one-timer from the crease. Great save by George Vezina there. So we're about to exit the period here. We get one more roll. That's a 21, so again, nothing doing there. And so that does mean, hopefully, please let this be 12 cards. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Phew. Okay, so after one period of play, I'll just do a quick shuffle here. And I don't actually, because, and I said this in the Bruins Senators the last time that I made a video for this, because there are so many half chance and chance cards, I shuffle them well prior to the game, and then I just sort of leave them as is for the game, because at best I'm going to use anywhere from a 10th to a 5th of them. A 5th, that would be a pretty adventurous game with lots of scoring chances actually at both ends of the rink, or at least one, but often. Anyway, you could probably do the exact math, actually. 36. And so I guess at most, if there was a scoring chance in every single play and they were divided up 50-50, you would use a third of each deck. And that's the max. Anyway, so we're going to get things going here for period 2. Just the lone goal right off the bat, just 19 seconds in. And then the rest of 20 minutes, there was nothing. So it's 1-0 Montreal here after 1. And kicking us off here for period 2 of the 16. Again, there's nothing happening. I don't even really need to turn that card over, but I just find when I go to shuffle them, if I have some that are turned this way and some that are turned that way, it's just trickier and longer to get them shuffled. So anyway, here we're 43, so up to 320 again. We have a 100-second lull. And with a follow-up 43, who's rolling these dice anyway? We're going to have another lull here. Ball roller isn't. I'll tell you who isn't. So we're going to get a 13 here. So we're getting a lot of white 3s and 3 in the white die there. And so, yeah, we are a third of the way here through the second period. A quiet one, though I guess historically it was just a 3-0 game anyway, but there were plenty of penalties in it. There were just a pair here in the first period to the Tigers. Anyway, we get a 21, so again, even shaking them differently. It's just not meant to happen. Nothing's meant to happen here. In the early going first half of period 2, that's a 45. So again, we go up to the halfway point of the period. I'll even double check. We are now midway through the game, still just a 1-goal game. And with a 12, once again, wow, I'm surprised actually that we are getting that many. Now that I've said that, the rest of the game will be goal and penalty filled, or at least chance filled. And speaking of chance, that will be one here at 13-20. That's going to be Montreal's chance, just a half one, because this here green die is a 5. So I'm going to roll again, once again, 5 and 1. So 6. Defender tangles with an attacker and the danger passes. So I don't know if that would result in a shot on goal or not. I don't track these. It's a pretty simple game again. And so we go up to, I believe, I hope at least the 15-minute mark with Montreal's first penalty of the game, actually. So we are now 3/4 the way through the second period. Yep, and we're going to have a power play for the Hamilton Tigers here. Chance to tie with the man advantage. And with a 52, so it is a half chance. It could be a shorthanded one for Montreal. It will actually be a half chance plus one for the Tigers on the power play. And, with the 3, that's going to bump it up to a 4, but it says taken out by a defenseman. Okay, so we play on. Left to right. Okay, up to 18-20, and but again, there's nothing doing there. Basically, so had it been a chance, I'd know right away that it would go to Hamilton's in this case. So let's head up to the 20-minute mark here, and again, there's a nondescript roll there. So after 2 periods of play, we should have a dozen, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We should have, a dozen cards there, and we do. So it is still just 1-0 after 2. We had the lone penalty there in the second period, and no injuries so far. Hopefully we don't get too many of those anyway. You know, those can really sort of put a blight on your season, on your replay. Could also explain some of the differences in the results, though, and I've said this before in other videos. I do really like the way that injuries are handled in this. I won't give away the entire system right now here as I'm rolling, but I guess in general, in short, it's just once the injury's rolled, in order for the player to recover, there's a severity roll that you have to either meet or exceed prior to a game. And so it sort of simulates this idea, especially in 2021, how hush team general managers and just team representatives, staff, and whatnot, you know, PR, are when players, especially key players, have injuries where, oh yeah, he's day to day, and then like 3 weeks go by, no, he's still day to day. Okay. we inform you he's now out for the season, but wait a minute, what happened to day, that sort of thing. So you get that here, where it could look like a long-term injury, like, ooh, severity 11, and then all of a sudden, what, he's back next game, and that's sort of, or you can get the opposite of that. Anyway, here for period 3, let's see, we're almost 16 minutes into it. This is a quick playing game. This should not go beyond 20 minutes, so I'm going to try to speed up here. That's not going to help. We get a penalty here right off the bat here in the third period, the 35. I'm going to flip it anyway, but it automatically means a penalty to the Hamilton Tigers. Don't think I rolled the penalty for Montreal. Again, it doesn't really matter. Let's after the fact, though, 97. So let's say Montreal in the second period, it was Silvio Mantha taking the penalty. And now to roll for the Tigers here for the 73 for the Tigers. Maybe I should just use these actually for the... so we get... and normally, too, I would roll time for penalty as well. I didn't do that here yet, so... I'll have to do that after the fact. But anyway, that'll save a little time. It's going to be Ken Randall here for the Tigers. So Montreal will have a power play here with the second roll of the sequence. And it's going to be actually the only thing of significance that happens as Hamilton takes yet another penalty. So let's do it this time. Chance to use these. So 21 is going to be red-green there going to the box. And with the roll of an 18, that does mean, hold on, yeah, that was, so yeah, 2 penalties. So at a minute 58, I don't know when the first one took place, but obviously a lot sooner than a minute 58. So it is red-green now in the box. Montreal once again here with the player advantage up to the minute 5. And they've taken a penalty of their own, all to their own here, just headed up to the 5-minute mark. So for Montreal this time, 43, those should be easier to see. Hopefully it is Billy Boucher who does lead the Habs in penalty minutes. So, and he and Joliet actually, and there's a few other players that kind of, they're competing, I guess, for the, I don't know, the Dave Schultz trophy or whatever you want to call it. So it is Billy Boucher, and I guess I can get the time while we're at it here. Let's say 22, so, you know, 3:42 for what it's worth. I just add the time to the prior increment or mark there. So, anyway, it's going to be Hamilton in the power play here, and we get a 12, so... They don't get anything going there on the power play. Anyway, 56, so there will be a half chance here for Montreal. And with that roll of an 8, we have a look here at the half chance cards. Whoops, and I just missed a goal by 1 and nudged the camera there with the other hand. Sorry about that. So, Montreal, let's see here, 5 again. So we're going halfway through period 3. 64, this is a full chance. This is going to be a chance for Montreal actually to pad their lead with a little insurance here late. So 9, and this time we do look. This has been our first chance in a while, actually. 9, it says slipped under Jake Forbes' body. That will be a goal for the Montreal Canadiens here midway through period 3. And scoring that goal for Montreal, 07, that's Joliet. Assisting, that's 27. We'll get an assist on it as well. Billy Boucher assisting on Joliet's goal. And the time of the goal, we're going to say that's an 08. Getting a lot of low rolls with this here new D10. Anyway, that's going to be, I should keep these for the injury roll. I do use those for the injury roll. That's going to be at 8:28 there, the time of the goal here in the third period. So Joliet from Boucher here at 8:28 of period 3, 2-0 hockey game here for the Montreal Canadiens here at Mount Royal Arena, or Montreal. So here, 24, let's see here. You get an idea of what the city's named after, don't you? So it's going to be nothing there. And 51, so we get a half chance here. Once again, though, it is Montreal's. So Hamilton, very little here. Slim pickings for the chances for Hamilton. Slap shot wide of target there, actually. So Montreal doesn't do anything good for their sake with that half chance up to the 15-minute mark with the 15. And that's no good. I should just double check here. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. My goodness, I'm somewhat surprised. So here we go up to 16:40, and once again a nondescript roll there. Remember, this was a 3-0 game in real life. Yes, it was penalty filled. I don't think you want a minor penalty filled replay of this game. At least I don't. You know, a few here and there. We did get a few of them, and a few chances here and there also. 44. Let's see here. So again, nothing. So Hamilton, the most they can do now is cut Montreal's lead in half at the tail end. With the 54, so they have a chance here to do it. Should they get the half chance? They do get the half chance. And that's a decent roll for a half chance. Let's see, Ace, there will be a rebound here at the tail end. Is Hamilton able to salvage something here in Montreal? Maybe send a little message for the following game next time these two teams meet. So rolling for the rebound here. Now check the rebound chart, but with the 10, I already know offhand, off by heart, that 10 on a rebound is a goal. So the Hamilton Tigers here at the tail end, at least they make it look close, deceivingly close really, because Montreal was up really for pretty much all of this game because they did score 19 seconds into it. Anyway, there you have it as we inch toward minute 21. The final score, and I'm pretty sure here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, I'm just not used to rolling this on camera, and I already said that I was a little tired today. So luckily for me, it is a holiday over here, or at least a Monday that's stemming from the Sunday holiday. And so... yeah, this time of year, even though I find it harder to sleep on some nights with all the humidity and everything, I'm saved by, having a day off today. So I don't think I'm going to play anything too much more complicated than this one for the time being. But just for what it's worth, it had been a little while. And I don't know, Tigers, Canadiens, that just really feels like a good matchup. Anyway, anytime that you give to this any consideration, while it's never expected, it is always appreciated. And cheers, thanks, and bye for now.